business cards. I like a few. I haven't been feeling too good since last month. Something's going around. And I misplaced my Insta360 X5 that I bought in April. Working so hard to invest into this camera. Half of my SSDI money. And then I buy all this stuff for it this recent month. Spent another $600. This is actually a little tripod that I bought. Little halo light. And bought like a waterproof case. Just had a couple extra batteries come in that don't overheat the camera. Overheating is the big problem with the X5, and it's the regular battery. The camera just shuts off on you after about an hour, hour and a half. If it's in heat, even sunlight or whatever, it starts giving you issue. So long story short, I have all this stuff that is picked up, this and that, and I'm missing everything. My chain is gone, my ring. I found the phone in front of my porch, my house, my front yard. I was sitting there trying to clean up. This is about a week into it. It's been gone for like a week, right? So I'm sitting there cleaning, watering. Thank God I didn't get too much water in that area. It's like right where my roses are. Oh, miracle. Thankful to have the phone. You understand how it is nowadays. Phones is pretty important. What's up? Thank you for checking in. How y'all doing? So yeah, I am recovering from this big last month's. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's COVID. I'm not vaccinated, and yeah, it was something weird. Feeling a lot better now. I couldn't get out of bed. I mean, I was just oof. And then a few other things setting in. I need property right now. I need farmland to get these plants rocking and roaring on a serious commercial level, because what I do as a farmer, uh, I what do you call it? I control, but more of, okay, I'm thinking dictate, control, train. That's what I wanted to say. I'm a coach, so I'm a plant coach, right? And with plants, uh, there's four different seasons, right? And it works a little different, a little longer, a little harder than, let's say, a human. Not let's say exactly. As a human is easier to train than a plant. Do you understand? How many of you are training your trees? Oh god. That's actually the big reason I love what I do, because it takes so much effort and time into training a plant, understanding that genetic. Me now, let's say, Jesus Christ, what is she doing? My pig. She is sitting on my recliner right now. What is Jesus, Lord, Father God? This is the most cutest thing I've ever seen. Let me turn this around. Oh my God. Look, I've never seen her do this yet. My house is a mess. I've been eating, house cleaning. Really not feeling good. This is unbelievable. Watch this. Oh shit. Stop. She's tearing up the couch. What are you doing? Get off my couch. She's funny. I love her. She's something else. She's back on it. Oh God, she's tearing on my coach's recliner that I've been holding on to for like 10 years now. Dan Sprigmere, one of my high school coaches, passed away after he gave me that recliner. And the weird part is that recliner came from a dead guy that he was telling me about that he had to remove for someone, and I accepted it. It's a nice recliner. I slept in it for a few years actually. When you're growing like I do, commercially, well, residentially, commercially, you got to be efficient with your space, lights, uh, equipment. Everything comes into factors. Harvest, keeping things really organized. I have a safe. On top of safes, I've got, when things are in tip-top shape, tubs, containers, storage for grains, and the best part about this whole journey of mine that I've been having, getting out of the corporate world, insurance and construction, property and casualty, home, business, no life and health. But anything else, it could be a air hanger, it could be long haul trucking companies, and with insurance you need time to build that. My dad left behind something very powerful that I was really doing really good at, really growing very well. Anyways, we're not gonna get into all that corporate world because I stepped away from it and I decided to work with plants instead of humans, animals like you saw the piggy, the chickens in the back. And it's been a very therapeutic learning experience for me, connecting with our Heavenly Father, the Creator. That's the coolest part. And I'm going to get back to training, coaching plants. It's one thing buying a plant or being in a plant business selling plants. So with humans being clients of mine in an insurance field, buying insurance from me. But it's on a whole nother level when you are the coach, when you are, well, the boss of the office, and you have your crew, team, and you're mentoring, working together. It doesn't go one way. I'm always learning from someone, always. If you're closed minded and you don't want to learn or pick up on something, or you don't even see it, which is, it's okay, we're all different. But some are just negative. Some don't want to listen. Some can't listen, and that's the problem with the earth. Uh, And you know what? That's the beauty of this earth. Imagine if everybody was like a real wise uh, Donald Trump. That's a perfect example, right? That'd be scary. And then think about it. Everybody wants to be on top. Everybody wants to be the boss. I mean, unless you're really like I don't know, soft-hearted, humbled, uh, not like a Hitler. Like what the heck? Like play fair, be nice, work together, teamwork, teamwork. Anyways, I'm getting a little off subject here. Back to the coaching of the plants and why I need my commercial property, farmland, and why it's just it's one well, it's depressing when you have all this opportunity, you're doing all this work and you're learning different parts of what you're trying to achieve in this, let's say, vehicle, the movement, right? So this part that I'm working on, the farm has so many different, like I just said, I could be a plant salesman or I can take it farther. I can sell plants. I can also coach, train plants. Uh, uh, I can eat, work with plants. I can turn into food. You get where I'm going with this? How many outlets are possible? Not that they all have to be achieved. I brew beer now. I actually call myself a brewmeister. Like when I say brewmeister, it sounds funny, but like a professional rookie beer brewer. And nobody brews beer on their own. Nobody farms on their own. Why? It's physically impossible. You're lifting too much. I mean, unless you're doing something like tiny, whatever, beer brewing. I'm brewing 8 gallon pots that that you gotta have stages to process. You gotta even have the amount of grain to even do that kind of run. You gotta store these barrels. What is my pig doing outside to my couch right now? I've never seen this, and she's a kid. She's like 4, 5 months old right now. About 150, 200 pounds. She's supposed to double up, right? I just bought her 3 months ago at like 2 months, so she's like 5 right now. And this piglet is maturing right in front of me and creating a personality like all animals do, like plants do. You just don't maybe see it. Seasons, colors, leaves, uh, size. How much attention are you gonna give that plant to create that juicy fruit, or is it gonna be just dry? You're not even watering it, or the soil it's in. Is it on sand, or is it on clay, or is it on hydroponics? I'm getting a little off subjects, but that's the best part about me is I bore myself sitting here and telling you how to sell a plant or how to grow a plant, and then go step by step with an outline. Let me go get my notepad and give you guys how to grow a plant. That's not me. I'm sorry. That's getting too AI-ish, if anything. So if I'm gonna listen in class, don't bore me. That's why I couldn't sit in college. Every professor's 70 years old. I love it. And I'm not mad. And the saddest part, I can't believe I almost did this 15 years ago when a degree doesn't get you anywhere. No disrespect. Knowledge, wisdom, key, paperwork, certificates, this and that. Yeah. But for the most part, it's sad. My high school friends are either unemployed or have changed their career patterns to a whole nother atmosphere where they could have done it without even going to school. And their parents are spending private school money. Like my mom. I totally understand my mom's frustration with investing so much money in a private education that your son doesn't take advantage of. Whether it's the connections, when I say connections, the circle that you're around, private education, All my peers are literally government workers, from police to medics to lawyers to doctors, health, corporate, sales, and everyone for the most part. If they're not dead, that's the saddest part. It's like you either died or you're like successfully amazing. Reporters, oh my god, my best friend point guard. He's a reporter for several states now, but he's ended up at the moment I think in Miami, like the biggest one of the biggest reporting stations, something like that. Florida, Miami, Texas, I don't know, something like that. Long story short, I can't keep up with my peers. They're so quick and they're only advancing with this beautiful world that I've been trained in. I have coaches. I've had coaches. The chair that I was telling you about, the coach gave me, and then died 3 years later, getting that chair from a dead guy, bringing it to me, offering it. He's like, hey, you want a recliner? I'm like, yeah. I don't know the details. I don't think I want to know. Uh, I do know one thing. When I say details, the guy came from, who died in that chair. Why did I get the chair? Like, little things in life is key to life. At the same time, it's the key to death. If you look too deep and too many just going on. The personal side, the human side. Now, the detail is where I love this life and how many details you can get into it, and can you manage it. And thank God there's now technology and computers and assistants that know how to use this technology to work with you. You don't have to sit there and be the only one that knows how to push these buttons. So again, that team that I found in a corporate world selling insurance, 18 years old, 18 years old, 19 years old. I did it for 2 years. Bought this house, a year and a half. Bought, almost got married, had a high school sweetheart, quit the whole basketball dream because I knew anything can happen and you're only going against the grain, right? And again, in the most crucial American timing with the house crisis, my mom working all 20 years in America and losing everything, not funny, just like this, by trusting someone promising loan modifications, this and that. It's the saddest thing. Like now somebody's gonna come to you and tell you I'm gonna get you a loan modification. Somebody's gonna come to me right now and help me try to figure this out with my house. How do you trust anybody nowadays? I only owe 40,000 on it. I've been patiently. I started with 68,000. I've only paid $20,000 off towards the actual mortgage. $500 a month times 12. 6,000, 6,000, 10 years. It's been 10 years now. 2005, 15. No, 15 years now. Jesus goodness, Lord have mercy. 15 years. 15 years, 6,000, 60, 60, 90, about 90 G's now that I've paid into my $68,000 mortgage that's only been paid $20,000 off. So I've invested 90,000 and only 20,000 out of that 90 has been paid towards my house. Why? I've structured at the very start with my uncle, my best friend, my realtor, to do it all alone. That's very low. It was $400 a month, $450 a month, and then all the money goes towards all the interest. It gives me cushion to not have to pay $1,000 a month right now. I'm getting away. Lord have mercy, the most nicest way. Not getting away, but for 17 years now, with building this farm, having this really low mortgage that's just only going towards the bank. The bank is happy right now. I've already given them 90,000 on a $68,000 loan. If you're following, you can have any idea what I'm talking about. So with all this going on, just so you have an idea of my numbers and figures, and I'm not just farming here uh, tomatoes. I'm sweating it up a little bit here, to be honest. And I'm getting excited. I like this. Because when I start preaching, whether it's business, religion, family, relationships, or nature, adventures, technology, I mean, what's next? I just told my mom this yesterday. She tells me, stop drinking, go to rehab. I look at I dread this and I look at it and I think about it and I'm like, all you do is stick a finger in me, whoever does this, right? Give me more. What's next? Okay, let's go. What are we doing? What's next? Am I buying a horse? Am I giving birth to a cow? Am I a vet? Am I doing surgery on a pig? Am I butchering my pig? Am I selling the meat to someone? Is there a reason for whatever the fuck I'm doing, excuse my French, with this farming? And then insurance, I wanted to build. I hire about 7 people in the most toughest times of this fucking economy. Ex-realtors, ex-insurance agents, everybody needs a fucking job. 10,000 go missing. It's about 3 months into all this. Mommy's cleaning my house. Mom's cleaning my office. Not saying mom stole the money. Mom's helping me make the payments. Actually, now thinking about the whole thing. um, my mom's, all her family is all around, all her connects. I mean, just Jesus. Love my mom, and I'm not mad. Sorry, but nothing's okay, mom. But we're gonna make it okay, and that's where I come in now. A coach, a trainer, investing my time into animals and plants and learning the meaning of life. Like, what on earth are you here for? Because, like I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, that I can't wait to someday look back on and remind myself, what on earth am I here for? And life's too short to not look at the right bright side. And what is that side to you? Everybody, thank God, with opportunity, have a different view, different heart set. We're all different. We're not that's the best part of our creator. It's the best part of this human race, plants, evolution. When I say evolution, it naturally just evolves. We're evolving as human souls, religious, our spirits, our spiritual, our feelings, our wisdom. Age sets. I mean, age sets and beyond what the social media is doing, and it's again, what are we gonna project? That's my biggest thing right now. Looking at life right now, training right now as a coach, as a plant trainer. I look at the social media and how everybody is evolving, adapting, and it's changing from routine dancing to content creating, and it's so, a lot. It's like, what sells? You get what I'm saying? It's sad, but what are you trying to sell? So with me and my plant coach training farming, I want to sell therapy. I want to sell somebody something that's not going to hurt you if you don't hurt it. If you don't water it, it's going to die on you. As long as you give it some water, it's going to live on. So the nature in plants, it's a little different than animals. Animals, a little more like humans, and have a little more dependency on. You better be, there better be water 3 times a day, or always. I mean, animals are a little bit different, and they talk. They're personality-wise, it's actually a living thing. Plants don't. Literally, you get what I'm saying. Plants are. It's not an animal beyond a human. Plants are very, very therapeutic, talk to you, but in such a different spiritual way. I sound like a tree hugger right now. And that's the beauty of this journey with farming that has evolved, transitioned in me. And it's one of those things where how far do you want to go with technology? Where do we say stop? Beyond even if you want it. As a scientist, I'm thinking Jurassic Park right now, in a plant world, right? Like, am I gonna create a tree with antlers? uh, what's we're doing so much. Uh, it's beautiful. That's where I'm gonna reel it in on that whole subject. Say, God, thank you so much from where we've been, thinking caveman, to where we are. It is an honor to be on this planet in this time. The little things. That's the detail. The little thing detail. That my mom, no disrespect, doesn't understand. And I love her for it. My grandma, still alive, 101, 101 and a half, about to be 102. God, God be with her. Lord Father, give her health, love. Oh, life is short. Feels good to be an American. It really does. I say that with pride. I love my country. The coach, the trainer. So, as you can hear me speak, the frustration of what's next. Yeah, we're gonna build a wall if we did. We don't need it. It's called radars now. The wall has already been there. But let's say whatever's gonna happen, uh, what is next? Little things like cannabis, marijuana. I mean, well, this is believable. This is perfect. The way the story is playing out, uh, opening up of what's been going down from the very start. I'm sure everybody right now in the farming cannabis business is an ex sheriff, ex law. So we're not stupid. My best friend, his dad, ex SWAT team that would go in and raid the cannabis. 80s, 90s. But it's been going on, right? And now he's retired. Detective, this and that. And I think he was the one that wanted to start farming it, growing it, maybe even doing it already. It's funny, hilarious actually. I want a system for this, and that's the problem of how slow everything is going, and America, how many different Democrat, Republican, liberal, what other outlets nowadays that we're only growing. We're getting more and more of them. And what's the next label? Huh. Russia's a little different, and that's where I'm from. And I see my culture, and I see that different communistic, one where the highway kind of way. And that's not fun either. Balance is key. Life is good. In Russian, as they would say, короче, basically, короче. Короче. Really can't wait to get my money out of this house and get my farm. Get this piggy on the farm. Jeez, she is tearing everything up. Now she's eating the raspberries. She's got the biggest, fluffiest ears and the curliest tail. You guys want to see her? Oh, let's see here. There she is. Oh, here she comes. Will he come say hi? Y'all see her little curly tail? She's funny. Tearing everything up. Anyways, she is a doll. Alright, I got the light on now. Let's see here. This down a little. Bada bing, bada boom. A little boom, boom, she boom. Opa. Boom. Boom, boom. Man. I really wish I had weed. I got my sativa, but it's not. I breed marijuana. So when I make a seed, the energy it gets taken away from the flower. You're not getting your full on medicational power, medicine. So I have a whole bag of shake that is it's cool. It's cool. I mean, it's an upper. It's a sativa. It's not. It's outdoor. It's not indoor. It's not high grade. Best of the best. So that's the frustrating part. Being such a hard worker, having so much going on, and then not even getting the money for it to even live a decent, happy life. The basics. I want my weed. I need, and I smoke little bowls. People are usually smoking joints, couple at a time. Uh, I can run through an ounce of weed in a couple days doing it like that. But I make it stretch for 2 weeks, a whole ounce. Best of the best, top shelf, downer indica, and being very, very frugal with it. Again, no joints. I'm only putting a little bit in the bowl, making sure it lasts. Uh, so yeah, it's just frustrating. And then with all this at $900 a month, 950 a month SSDI, trying to juggle this farm that needs food, that needs plant food, and there's a couple ways to do it. If I would have watered it in, I would never ever be able to afford it. So I've learned how to stretch it with like spraying the plants, how to even spray a whole front and backyard. I used to have a little backpack spray. You're sitting there squeezing it, and then it broke after like 5 years of hard work with it. And I invest $400. I mean, these are like little. I go to Home Depot with my neighbor to buy a bag of food for my garden, plant food. And I'm at the self checkout, and this girl offers me a credit line. I'm like, I can get a credit line? Cool. She runs my credit. I'm like, how much? She's like, hold on, let's check. And I'm sitting there with like no money, just trying to get this $20 bag. Uh, Mom doesn't want to give me no money for the garden. She's like, I'll feed you. I'll get you Costco runs. Food's no limit. Whatever you want with the food, but nothing else. No, no gardening. No, 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 no. You're wasting your time. Everything's a waste. That was the best part. This past journey of farming is my mom's negativity and how hard she tried to stop me, physically and mentally. It's beautiful. What's up with it, Betty? Holland, York. Long story short, pushing through Home Depot. I'm at the checkout. She's running my credit. You won't believe it. $5,000. And the best part, not that it was the plan to not pay it back, but I made sure I drained the whole credit line limit at one, the whole time. Within that first like week, I made sure I got everything I need. The best one, right, is my Gorilla Cart, $400 plastic tub that has four wheels. It's not like a wheelbarrow. So that was a big one. Moving all my wood chips around for the past 5 years now. 20 yards, truckloads of 20 yards. Do you understand what I just said? 400, like 350 to 400 yards of, excuse me, material. And then tilling it in. Heat with wood. Yeah. And that's where I've been at with building my soil. Oh yeah, so $5,000 credit line. So I was getting to the point where I bought a backpack sprayer, the Milwaukee. It's like what, $400? $500, you know what I'm talking about? interchangeable, the little tanks. But they're so heavy. I'm 6'7", athlete, athletic. I've been playing basketball all my life. Go to the gym, walking distance, a couple 2.5 miles. So I'm walking to the gym all the time. For about 17 years. Had a bus pass for a little bit. At least somebody understands me, and that's the other frustrating part. Uh, Being a basketball player, starter for the most part. Love to start. I mean, I didn't start in my high school. I had a bunch of gorillas around me. But I wanted to start. Being a starter all my life for the most part. Always being athletic, always being aggressive, always pushing, pushing, pushing. People don't appreciate or understand that basketball throw or running that, the 16. You know what a 16 is? You ever play basketball? So that's the frustrating part is in this farm world, you're doing these jobs that people don't appreciate. Maybe a little bit now because we have reality shows. We have this. We have ways to show people what you're bench warming, if that makes sense. What you're watching, but you're not maybe even seeing it. You're going to the store to buy pork butt, bacon, but you don't understand the work effort, ethics, what it takes to even create it. You with me? So that's the frustrating part. Is doing what I'm doing now with marijuana. You're smoking it all over the world right now. My genetics. When I say my genetics, I know what I'm breeding. I know what I've been throwing around and giving people my plants and seeds, and it's beautiful. I've been shipping it all over. I've been all over the states. It's not even funny. It's not like a bunch of everywhere, a little bit, but big players have gotten my genetics in marijuana. That it's a blessing to be able to have good quality weed, right? Marijuana medication. Though it'd be really cool for at least everyone somehow appreciating the craft that goes into what you're grocery shopping. I'm speaking food. Medication is a medical feeling that some are dying from cancer and all kinds of illnesses where cannabis is helping us, and we don't appreciate the effort that it takes to even create genetics. So little things like that with this farming that would be awesome to slowly find all my farmers out there because I'm not the only one. Some are 85 years old with the most coolest. Some guy went to prison at like 80 years old for importing some kind of goat. I don't know if you guys ever heard this story. Right. And he got prison time. This 80-year-old man, like 70-year-old man, he bred it. So first off, he imported it illegally from a different country because there's all these laws and regulations, and it's a special goat that they had for hunting. So he started this huge goat operation uh, that he goes to prison for at like 85 years old for breeding goats for hunting. It just, I mean, the little things in life that are good and bad is just uh, beautiful and frustrating. I'm about to go hit this ball real quick. I'm in Michigan, so I'm watching your sativas, and we have this we have the season length outdoors. I have to go indicas and still have to light depth. So is it because of the humidity and the indicas that we've always had is like indica, right? Thick size. Uh, I've been growing pure sativa, and you know how much. Well, it takes a little longer, like a 10 week harvest, a couple weeks longer. The buds are small, so they're not gonna mold as fast or as easy. Uh, they hold themselves up, so they're not as heavy and chunky. You might not even have to have a trellis. Okay, the winter. That would be definitely. And then the ocean, or the ocean. Your sea, or was it? Is it sea? Your freaking Michigan lakes. Yeah, your lakes. You got all that. Is it salt water or is it fresh water? Anyways, Ah, my cousin, she's like my little sister, married. Her husband is from Michigan, and we didn't really talk too much about it. But they lived there. They didn't like it. They moved back. Too much snow. Shoveling snow all day. That'd be the bitch. Or excuse my French. That would suck. Lakes, fresh water. Yeah. So how's the fishing? Because I'm a fisherman as well, and you know how with farming it is. I mean, Jesus Christ, the ocean is our, the best friend. That's the little things like this where it's just like even just having a truck to even go to the ocean or well freshwater whatever rivers and I mean it could be well technically you don't want to be harvesting our natural resource environment but if I had the option and I was like not hurting anything it'd be cool to go around hunting fish and that's why I'm still here me too baby that is that well when you say here first off how old are you and what are we hunting and fishing? Just out of curiosity, because I grew up at since 3 years old fishing with grandpa, and it started with crawdads, throwing in a little fishing line, trying to whatever bites. Grandpa's fishing carp. Now it's illegal to even fish salmon. Well, out here in Sacramento. Oh, don't get me started. It's fishing season actually. I should be going around the rivers right now collecting dead salmon. Really? Interesting. Hmm. I've been watching Meat Eater. Very impressed with the way the show is ran. Have you seen it? You'd love it if you're a hunter or a fisherman. It's unreal. I think I've stopped at the last season. He was just in Hawaii catching. He was just in Hawaii catching. Oh my god, it was the coolest episode. I'm so mad. I want more. I'm gonna have to restart the whole dang thing. I'm sure I missed a few seasons just having it run, going to bed. I gotta follow back up. Yes, but you're in Michigan. But I guess they all run at the same time. They all come in from the ocean. That makes sense. Okay. So how long you been hunting, fishing? All your life, obviously. You don't just pick it up at 30. Well, you're never too late. But it's if that's how you said you live because yeah, you that's because why you live. I agree. That's the nature in this. So 15. Why 15? That's just dad, grandpa. Because I got my. That's a whole other story too. I want that on my record. My hunting license and the way I got it, and I got it at 12. When my dad told me that you can't get it legally till you're like 16, and he goes on a deer trip with his best friends, comes back 3 days later. I did some research, wanted to surprise him, and I did research on down the street, West Sacramento. They were doing 100 safety courses, and it started at 10 years old. I was so frustrated and mad, and that I could have done it earlier. Really interesting. Okay, that's funny, and I'm sure every state's a little different. But yeah, it was a 2 day course, Saturday and Sunday, and he comes back. He goes hunting Friday. I go to this course Saturday, Sunday, and yeah, he comes back. Oh, he comes back with his first deer. He's oh, and he got banged up. He fell on a dirt bike trying to climb up this ridge, and then this is the day before opening, and then not funny. He was in a lot of pain. His boys are all hunting like 5:30 in the morning, getting their spots. He wakes up at like 9 a.m.
his whole knee, the whole bike pipe, hot pipe, fell on it, and they couldn't get in time. So it all just to the bone. Long story short, 9 a.m. They were next to a creek, deer drinking, in the mornings. Not that they planned it. They didn't get their deers. Some didn't get their deers to the next day. 9 a.m. Banged up ankle, goes to the river just to chill, get some fresh air. You hear the water. Deer, two by two. Oh, I got the rack. I got the rack that my grandpa wasn't at the hunt, but he prepared it. Boiled the head down, cut it nicely, made a little plaque for it. You want to see it? You want to see it right now? If you want, I'll go show it to you. It's in my living room, next to my honey vest. Yes, it was awesome. Dad died, by the way. That's why I think about all these stories. He died when I was 15. This hunt was, oh well, I got my license at 12. It's crazy how fast things really switched up. How fast time ran out. Uh, but damn, we hunted so much. It's wild thinking how much we hunted in such a short time. All right, I'm gonna go get it, or I'm gonna go get it. Let me flip this camera around. I'm out of boxes right now. I gotta do my laundry, so I'm butt naked, laying in bed. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, I love this rack. It's funny the little things that memories, memorabilia. I'm very big on that. I guess in a psychotic way, or psychotic, psychopathical way, but I'm not like dangerous. So it's like one of those things like I like my trophies. I'd like keep a receipt. Oh, there it is. I got some wires hanging on it right now. I got this little trophy case here in my. This is the shake I was telling you guys about. That it's Jack. It's my upper, and then I got all these seeds. Then I got all these seeds right here. That's my lettuce. Just took down my Lunix lettuce that I've been breeding for like 5 years. Finally made a 5 foot lettuce plant. Unbelievable. First one. Um, let's see here. So this different plants. So all sisters, all brothers and sisters. I've been breeding for 12 since 2012. But yes, they're all organized, perfectly labeled. And there's boxes on boxes, seeds, all seeds, different. I keep the material on purpose because you're getting the feeling, and each medication is going to be feeling a little different. You know that. More seeds, and then this whole safe is full of seeds. And you can't sit there and collect seeds for 12 years. They go bad. So all this is always growing, always getting better genetics, always looking for the best plants. Yeah, perfecting things. I am the real deal. And then stuff like this. This is Botanicare, all organic, uh, all organic and pure with technology. So I get to run this through. Here's one of my extra lights. Here's another light. These are all LEDs that I bought on sale for $200 uh, 4 years ago during Christmas sale, and I got lucky. You can only buy one, so I had to buy one, then buy another one 2 weeks later. This is the backpack sprayer, Milwaukee, all electronic. Wait, does that have liquid in it? No, it's empty. You don't want to have liquid sitting around. All right, so here is the. I put about 1,000 cigar tobacco plants in my front yard yesterday, and I need to get my extension cord and charge them. Yeah, I need to get an extension cord in here. But yeah, that should be on. I might be able to get away with putting it in here. Come on. Perfect. Yes. It works. Haha. So I got the router. I got the, what is it called? In case things that go bad, the breaker. All right, whatever it is called. Then I got these shelves uh, that are vegging out tobacco plants. And I don't know if you know your tobacco plants, but these are like 3-month-old plants. They grow really slow. That's smaller plants, but again, same time. They're just more. I got them in a thicker, whatever you call it, thicker, more plants in one tray. So yeah. Got some clones in the back here. Oh, my little clone skis. And I got them in 6-inch cells. Tube cells. This tray didn't like whatever was going on. But yeah, I have no money to feed these, so I'm just kind of like trying my best to just keep it going. All those are mothers from seeds. Same thing, sitting in cells. And some are dying off. This is the boys. The boys are showing me their sex sign. And I got the girls. And this is all mothers, again, from seed. So this is going to be a taproot. With a clone, you don't get a taproot. And then these are the clones. I haven't pulled one out yet. I wonder if it's got a root. Nope, no root yet. Let's see here. I shouldn't be doing this, but fuck it. Yeah, they'll come in. They're doing good. They're staying alive. Different plants. Each tray's a different mother. And the mother's in the very front, giving me seeds as well. And I've been training them. There's 3 of them. Well, there's a lot more than 3, but there's the 3 main ones that those came off of. I've got about 10 candy plants right now in the front. Loving it. These are figs. Brother of mine gave me to propagate. Unbelievable, biggest fig in the world. So I'm just kind of soaking them right now, and need to get them in the ground. It's fall, time to propagate. Fruit trees, grafting. There's so much to do to prepare for next year, and that's how the farming works. Seasonal. You know how that goes. Harvest, and you gotta brew it, and you gotta store it. Check this out. I'm gonna show you guys my freezer. Another brother of mine, dropped off a bunch of fruit for me, and so I processed it all. Made sure. Oh, I got candy. Forgot about all this. Ice cream, pastries, beef jerky, and then the fruit. So this is the fruit that he brought me. Oh shit. Steaks. Life is good. Look at all that candy. That's all gummies. And no game. Oh. There's a hole right there. Just want one. Ah, a little eyeball. So here you got, for the winter, strawberries, peaches, cherries, a lot of cherries. All this is cherries underneath. I got a few strawberries, but mostly cherries. Okay. Candy. All right. Oh man, that is full. That's some good candy. Okay, baby. Say hi. She's so funny. All right. Well, let's see. So I've been finally. I don't know if you guys just started following me or not, um, but I just now. That's a whole nother beautiful story. I'm not mad at my mom. My mom is old school Russian, so she doesn't even understand what she's doing. But there's little things like promotions. I'm actually a musicianal rapper, rap poetry that I started 3 years ago. Uh, no, I started it a long time ago. About, geez, I've been writing music all my life. But seriously, started doing it about 3, 4 years ago, where I found a producer through his promotion that he had on Instagram. And it's funny how I've like wanted to let the energy take place and not force it, like let it just happen. Because all my life I've always forced everything. I've been the one that's like, I'm gonna go get it. I always wanted the toys. When I say I always wanted toys, I always got my candy in the grocery store, screaming my head off. Those kind of guys, kids. The other two brothers, the most amazing, outgoing people in the world that you need to push a little. If that makes any sense. I was the one that was like, I want to play saxophone. I want to play basketball. Well, you need time for everything when you're a mom or a parent. So it's like, first off, how are you gonna invest so much time in everybody? But it could have been done. So that's where I come in. I'm like, I'm multitasking. Like those are just excuses, especially having a. I mean, if you're gonna have, let's say, be in business with in a corporate world, you're gonna babysit hundreds of employees. So there's no excuse to not get things done. Long story short, I ramble a little bit, but promotion. Finally been promoting, and I found the most awesome platform, YouTube. And YouTube has been a platform and like a portal for what I'm trying to project. It could be, not can be, it is preaching in a way, teaching, preaching. These mosquitoes. It all comes together. It's all one big platform. And that's what I want to really, I'll be honest. I've been doing, I haven't had the money for the right technology, just a phone. I've been on Go phones. So that's the other thing. Why you're now finally seeing me. I have a phone for $300 that I got a Black Friday, Thanksgiving last year on sale. Brother, the brother was working there. When I say brother, cool guy I met for the first time was working there. He's like, my phone cracked. I needed a new phone. I was doing some videoing. Uh, it wasn't even 4K. I didn't even have a 4K video. So I go to Best Buy and this guy's like, "Yo, Black Friday, you can get a better phone for." I was gonna only pay $200. He's like, "For you can get, is it like a $800 phone for $100 more, for $300." It was a big deal, big sale. So I got this phone. I didn't even know what I was getting. That's when he gave me another credit line. That's why I have this laptop. Home Depot credit line was 5, 6 years ago. This Best Buy credit line was this Thanksgiving. So I got the gaming laptop. I got the cool flat screen TV for like 400 bucks. Everything was Black Friday, so everything was on sale. The most expensive thing was this computer. This little tripod thing right here. That one. That was $150, but it's like a $300 iPod. Everything was on sale, like half off at least. I made sure I did good shopping. So, long story short, promotion. Why you're finding me now, finally, is I've been learning. Well, I've been wanting for things to just take place naturally, but I've realized now, 16 years later, that um, taking public transportation. I had a DUI 2014. So having even that drive to even get out of the house, go to the gym, get on the public transportation, be on my feet, my dislocated right knee, nothing's easy. Just that go, go, go. And I've never was demanding I need a car. I want a car. I first off, you don't drink and drive. So the first 2 years, 3 years, I punished myself. I was like, I'm not even gonna think about a car. No, that's not right. You don't drink and drive. I could have killed someone. I could have killed. It could have been worse. God forgive us. Long story short, I'm harder on myself than anyone else. So then, 8 years later, I'm still walking the streets. I'm like, okay. At first, I was actually kind of a little bit enjoying it. It's like, yo, but I mean, who doesn't enjoy getting on a bicycle, going for a bike ride, right? So it's like balance. So again, having that let the energy take course. First time in my life because I've always wanted. I always got what I wanted. Since 20 years old, this little this little fallout that I have. Don't get me started on extra background acting in Hollywood for 9 months. It's just weird. Like when I move, 6 months is like your dream true, like your dream life. You can't not in a rude mean way, but it's just when I say that well my garden doesn't lie. I mean, who has a pig in their backyard? I didn't even know you can't get one until I found out it's illegal to even have one. And then where are you even gonna get one? And then I only get $950. Disability, SSDI. I'm a farmer. I got no money. I find a guy with a pig that I paid $200 for. I wanted it that bad. He delivered it and everything. The other closest one was up in the mountains. So few things that you gotta want it. And I don't say that in a bragging way because the pig bit me one time, but it was a soft bite. It wasn't anything bad. I was sick all month. She didn't see me all month, so I come outside. That's the only reason I can think of. She was just really excited to see me. That pissed me off. When I say pissed me off, I got this pig for entertainment, for breeding purposes. I have a daughter. I don't want her to get hurt. So long story short, I almost butchered this beautiful girl, and decided not to rush things. And now it's been like this another therapy. I have a pig that's a Red Bull that is motivating me now that I needed that. I needed that motivation for the farm. The chickens, ducks, quail, rabbits, they weren't big enough, if that makes any sense. It wasn't powerful enough for myself and for the point, I guess, now that needs to be made. So that force. So just sitting around waiting, saying, my plant garden, no, that wasn't big enough. The driveway didn't have pots, so then I filled that up. That wasn't big enough. Do you guys get what I'm saying right now? Mom, how much I love you, how much I'm enjoying you seniors, because that's the only people I can blame is the seniors watching. You should know better. You need your ass whooped with a fucking belt, and you know it, but not in a mean way. The most humble, loving way. And that's where I come in right now. Spanking. I hope you at least have a tree planted. And it's funny how that fig is finally now blowing up. All it took was somebody to come from another country, a relative, and convince you to do it the right way. It's just wild how this world plays out. But yeah. Sorry, Michael or Mushroom Madness. I was on a ramble. Just finally clocking in on what you were saying. Uh yeah, that's cool as fudge. Keep up the good work with the breeding. Thank you. You should store them seeds in the fridge. They will last many years that way. Yeah, I keep them. Not only that, I keep them in the freezer. First off, cannabis can handle it. You're giving them the germination. You're building up the strength. They handle winter better. You know that. But yeah, well, I hope you know that. Storing, well, the fridge is cool, but I like the freezer. Maybe that's why I have such strong genetics, because you're gonna have more powerful root system. Uh, that's gonna give you a better genetic breeding in the future. Yes, sir. I do. That's why I have the other big freezer right now. Uh, I need another freezer. I can't believe it. But the seeds are so viable. It's unbelievable. Uh, they when they start. But what I've done with the seeds, I don't know if any's listening, but what I've done with the seeds. So for 12 years, since 2012, 13 now, everybody kind of knows, and then everybody doesn't know what they're really doing. And everybody has their own techniques, whatever they even think they know. Read, heard. You know how we humans are, right? And so, the biggest, hardest part has been learning what even cannabis is. Back then, all they had was a grow Bible, cannabis grow Bible, and it really did. It really, they gave you the basics: how to make a cut on a clone. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't anything too deep. And then the other education that you can find for cannabis marijuana was forums that I've realized with time, after about 4 or 5 years into growing, that they weren't for you. People would, on purpose, put the wrong information. So you'd mess up. And with farming, it's not a mess up like a video game overnight or within half an hour. It takes 3 months. You got to invest your time. You got to even want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you fall, you're going to give up. They say it takes 3 tries to really have a harvest. 3 months, that's a whole year. So a whole year for you to really grow marijuana, for you to really do it right. If you've never looked at a plant, you've never seen it. If you're a farmer, this and that, yeah. So, yeah, the journey of even having now classes, college, we're getting somewhere. And now, 13 years into this beautiful breeding project, and with all these seeds that I started throughout the years, have been stabilizing the actual medication, and then for myself, understanding what I even have. Because in the cannabis world, first off, we've never had solid genetics. We've had a clone, a cutting off a seed that's like 40 years old, maybe from even another country. So it's just a whole other world now, thanks to some people like me. uh, so understanding what I have, stabilizing the medication, the strength of the roots, and then going against everyone that is in a way a competitor, whether they're just now wanting to start off to grow, who wants to grow with you, who wants to share anything really. And it's just weird. Everybody's got their clicks, if that makes any sense. So going against everyone that either knows what they're talking about and they're telling me like, oh, this shit's not even good. Oh, you don't even want to grow this. Oh, this is Hermes. Oh, it's not even stable enough. Oh, this isn't good. Everybody always gave me some kind of, to be honest, negative feedback. There was no positive because nobody really knew what they were doing. If they did, they kept it a secret. They're not gonna tell you that your shit's the fucking bomb. Oh, you're the fucking creator of Skittles. How do you even have Skittles? Oh, well, that's why. You're the guy. They burned the whole Oregon fucking mountain range down because of you. Apparently, you had Skittles, the genetics, that you leaked through a dispensary that didn't want to work with you, that didn't want to respect you, that made sure that you wasn't gonna get a piece of the pie. Because the kind of pie that I'm working for isn't a 9 to 5. So, not frustrated, though motivated. To keep the beautiful life going. Because it's not easy. It really isn't. It's the motivation that you really need. Self-motivation. The hunt, the fish, the outdoors. Frustrating. Sad. Oh, that candy sounds good right now. But yes, promotion. Back to the promotion. Why you're finally finding me is uh, I've been investing a little bit of my SSDI money. I started 201 promotions out of the 2,800 videos that I have. And I'm learning uh, how it builds. I've got about 25,000 new subscribers in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Since the 10th, I believe, I really decided to go for it. I almost worked with my brother Suhan from India that I decided to go with we'll go with the promotions, and then I would love Sahan's help as well. Do both. So I haven't been hearing from Suhan in like 2 weeks. He's been busy probably. But I've started this promotion, 200 promotions, little videos. You got to do it right. You got to tag everything perfect. You got to make sure you even have stuff that people want to watch. I hope you guys are enjoying me right now, just watching me, listening, not just watching, listening. Uh, to each their own, I realized. And if anything, this is my story that I can't wait to write a book on. And you know how everything is now. You don't have to actually physically write it anymore. Long story short, promotions. Started them, and I've paid, God, I believe it's been now, last month, I paid $250, no, five, 450, $450 last month. And I didn't do it perfectly. I was just learning. Then the next month, this month, do better promotions. Do it the right, better way. It gets even better. And this month so far, so last month I got 15,000 subscribers. Last month. Because I had 4.5 thousand already. Then I jumped to like 20,000 subscribers. So like 15,000 subscribers for $500. This is in August for my birthday. I decided to go promoting for my birthday, August 2nd. So August, boom, I get 20,000 subscribers. Now I'm doing a little bit more different promotion, and I pay so far not 450, close to like 500 even. Yeah, it was like 500 last month. I'm paying now. So for 15 subs, 15,000 subs, 500. This month I'm paying for 25,000 subs so far. I've got let's see. I've got a bill for $355. So that is beautiful. And the payment is due now, but I do not have the money for another week. So my promotions might naturally just completely slow down. I hope not. But yes, so that's just because right now I don't have the money. I'm on that SSDI, but I want to get monetized with YouTube, meaning I'll have ads running now throughout my videos, and that will give me consistent residual for my hard work of content creating. And that is basically the way I want to wrap my whole platform around is whatever I'm doing, I might have this monetized content residual. And that creates more opportunity. It's not that I'm greedy or I want to, I'm saving up for a Ferrari or this and that, but it'd be cool to have a watch collection, have some jewelry, give stuff away, be able to go buy whatever you want for whoever you want. It's called freedom, opportunity. So, anyways, that's where I'm at. I'm hoping this picks up, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to afford it next month. I gotta get paid. I'm looking for a job, some kind of income. I'm doing a little photography, looking for clients, and possibly a massage therapist, like a masseuse. I don't mind working with my hands, and I love women. So if the girls want me to massage them, relax them, which very stressful life, I'm here to help. Well, I'm excited for October. What about $1,000? It'd be cool to get. It'd be cool to get some more subs. It'd be a blessing. It'd be an honor. Find some real ones. I want some fans. Well, I don't want to bore you all, but I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hunting season is finally here. Dove was 1st of the 15th. Pheasant is coming up. Duck, pheasant. The bear, deer. I believe all the big games are in November. But yeah, excited. Hunting season. It's gonna be beautiful.
I've been hunting since 20 years old. I had just a breakdown, mental breakdown. But my mom and my aunt, they put me in like a 5150 mental institute just because they didn't like how I was smoking weed. It's bullshit. Maybe got a little paranoid just learning how to first smoke, first day. But anyways, that incident followed with the next incident. My mom again doesn't like it. The next year, calls in the hospital. It was crazy how my mom did it the third time as well, and then on the fourth time, it was just being out in public, and then them checking my record. They're like, "Oh, well, you gotta go to the hospital." 51. So it's four fucking 5150s, right? Like 4 years in a row, back to back. This is like at 20 years old, and then on. It was weird. Uh, just total toasted, ruined record that I feel has been slowing everything down. With I think Hollywood booking some really big jobs was a problem for that. And then dating, relationships. Girls probably freaking out if they did do some kind of background check. I don't know what comes up. It's not something that I even care about because I know it's all bullshit. But yeah, the 5150 took my rights away from having firearms. So from hunting, I haven't been able to hunt since like 2010. Yeah, 2010. Bear hunting was the last hunt that I did with hounds. Back when hound hunting was legal, you can't even use hounds anymore. It's just unreal how the things I've been able to do, my dad do, you can't do no more. Even have certain kind of guns. Anyways, this is something else. Really want to get this cash flow going with this YouTube. Yeah. Da 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 da. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, baby, baby, baby. Ooh, baby. Mamma mia. God, these mosquitoes are evil. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but mosquitoes are getting a little more angry than they used to be. It's unbelievable. Something's in the air. Maybe it's just my city. It is very weird, I tell you. Zara fa 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 fa. want the burrito. Who is on? Welcome. Where are you from and how are you doing today? So there's a new Insta360, several products that just came out. I'm so excited for money. I should have way better technology. Huh. Insta360. Damn. Hmm. I'm looking for my X5 video camera that I misplaced. I think it might be in the garage somewhere. Laundry. I'll be back. Just kind of came to me that it might be somewhere in my garage. I really miss it. It was such a nice camera. I just got everything for it and everything too. It's just so sad. Alrighty, y'all. Hopefully y'all don't get bored looking at the well, I guess I'll show you my piggy. Hold on, let me switch this around. You guys can stare at the cute little Pigarosi. There she is. Say hi. Say hello.
I am back. I see back. Somebody been blowing up my phone. Something. So the new Insta360, they're saying is out or it's gonna be out. I think. I check right now. Insta360. What's up with it? Who's on? Come say hi. Come tell me you love me. Insta360. No release. Man, I need a few $1,000s just to get all my cameras. This is cool. Hmm. Ooh, I can't wait to get this next video camera. It's the ultra thin. It was launched August 21st. I hope I can find my X5. I love it so much. Oh, I need another X5, and I need the Mini Ultra Go. That's $1,200. $1,200 dineros. Oh no. My promotion has been frozen. Payment didn't go through. No bueno. I need more money.
I need to cover this $350 promotion ad that brought in 25,000 subscribers. That's fair. I think it'd be better, but that is fair. I'm hungry. Hmm. I am so ready to sell my house. Mhm. Mhm. God, mosquitoes. Oh, beef jerky. Sounds so good. I got beef jerky in the freezer. I will be very back, very nicely, very back. I'll be right back. I love. I love with my heart. Love. Oh. Old Trapper, old fashioned beef jerky. I like. Za-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Uzi Black. So I got this beef jerky from my mama. From Costco. From mama, from Costco. Old Trapper. Family size. Have a family. Make it long. I'm putting this back in the freezer. It's a big one. Oh yeah. You guys are gonna enjoy this. So I have a local store. It's called Winco. And it's employee owned. So if you work there, the longer you work there, you start getting shares and stocks, residuals. So the reason I say that, the employee owned, they're gonna be choosing the products. They could be they're gonna be in the store. So here, I've never seen such a better, unless it's a candy store, at a mall that you're gonna pay $15 a pound or more for candy. I actually want to make my own candy line with the fruits that I'll be growing and this and that. All right, so here we have. I bought a whole big bag. It's like $5 a pound, and the selection. I've got like 40 different styles of gummies. So here, you guys ready? Check this out. This is cool. The little teeth. Then I got something like this, little dinosaur, the original. Then I got a little gummy, but like 3 different colors to it. It's all flavor. Then I got this like apple gummy. Super glittery, huh? And then this is the cool parts. It's funny. I ate an eyeball earlier. This is a brain. Candy brain. Oh. I keep everything in the freezer, so it's got a little tougher crunch to it, or tougher chew. So good. Wow. Each gummy's gonna have its own different texture. Chewier, softer. So I want to give a shout out to Winco. Thank you, employees. Price is cool. Yummy. Affordable. Very affordable. Got it. It's like a Costco Winco on a private level. Anyways, my cat's in the building. You guys want to see her? Say hello. Say hi. Christ, Father God, be with us. Life is good. Love is key. It's funny how uh, we all have different thermometers of what we're looking for, or not even look for need. It's so funny how love works and how narcissistic, selfish, just by nature, we all are. Some need one night, some need a sleepover, some need a marriage with a vacation, do whatever you want pass. It's like, you get what I'm saying? Some will never want to get close to anybody. Some are just Scrooges. That's what I mean by a thermometer and specifically love. Food, same thing. You got some, like my grandma, while she's alive at 101, eating grains all her life. All she talked about was health. Health this, health that, which is a beautiful thing. I'm not talking negative about it, but that was her drive. That's why she's alive. That's why she wanted to be alive. Really, mosquitoes. Crazy. Huh. Alright. Time for a little beef jerky bite. Look at that, juicy from the freezer. Chunk of meat. Yeah. Mm. Thank God. Cattle. Dude. Man. Mm. Wow. Mm. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Thank you, Mom. Mm. Mm. So tender. Salty. Smoky. Mm. Ah, I want to go hunting. I miss hunting so much. I have the best, coolest brother that I met on accident. His name is Mike Flores. And he calls me last year. It's gonna be actually a year now. It's literally exactly a year now. That's funny. Uh, I just made a daughter. Started a family. We're just kind of going through some trials. Uh, but yeah, I want my daughter, well, my kids. I want to make another one, a few more. Um, I want them to be adventurous outdoorsmen naturally, whether they're in a corporate business world someday. It's the way I grew up, and so I did some research. My girl was
pregnant. I just found out she was pregnant. I started looking around for hunting, fishing club. And I filled out a resume. This is all private, super exclusive. There's only a certain amount of members. Not everyone's even accepted. And you got to make sure there's not too many people in certain times, certain places. So much to it. Super exclusive, but affordable. Affordable as in it's gonna be $1,000 I think a month or $1,000 a year. I don't remember what it was. I'm ready to pay $1,000 a month. That that exclusive. But anyway, I think it's like $1,000 a year membership every year initiation. So I fill out this paperwork that you don't get a call or talk to someone until there's a spot that opens up. So this guy Mike Flores, that's actually in my city, up the street here, actually Rockland, Roseville. It's weird how it all, because this is for all of California. But I was he reached out to me from my own city. A year later, now it's gonna be exactly well now a year since I've talked to him. So I filled this thing out like a couple years ago. It calls me last year, where now my daughter, I just had her because I filled it out trying to make a daughter, and then well, I hear she's pregnant, or I find out she's pregnant. So I'm filling this hunting adventurous thing that you can't hear from anybody until there's a spot that opens up. Somebody has to die off or something, right? So I finally get a call last year with my daughter being like 6 months old. Uh, my my baby mama and I that I wish she was my wife. That we just been going through hell and back. It's just weird. I don't know what the fuck is on people, bipolar shit or whatever. But it's like you fuck them one morning and then they wake up, leave you mad for some reason. It's like, what? Why are you angry? You should be happy. Endorphins. So anyway, Bianca in bed cooking for her. God have mercy. All right, so you never know. I get the call. I'm in. I'm in. I am in. So my 5150, I can have guns legally. So I go through court, get all cleared out. Psychiatrist, which I've already been seeing, psychiatrist, doctors, whatever. Mental evaluation. Maybe you're still not even mentally there, but you're mentally getting evaluated to where you can actually go out hunting. I think there should be different levels to it. Even if all of a sudden you are evaluated to go shoot, maybe you should be doing it with a guide or somebody that you can work with, trust, doctor, whatever. Long story short, this beef jerky smokes so good. It smells smoky and tender, dry. The way it breaks up. This is the best. So, man, hunting. So I don't need, even if I pay for this membership, I don't have to have my guns. First off, because I don't have to have a gun. I can have bows, arrows. That's not a problem. And the biggest one, which is really, I like them both, but well, I've always been fishing more all my life. And this club, it's the best fishing in the world. Well, best fishing in California. Private lakes. Uh, these are private properties. That's why it's so exclusive. It's like a bunch of different ranches that people own that they combined came together and said, let's turn this into a family sportsman kind of vibe that you can trust. You're not gonna get shot. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna get shot across the street. Because it's literally you're camping in people's not backyards, but basically they're the $400 or 400 acre ranches. The biggest one was a couple thousand acre ranch. And there's God everywhere, and anybody can plug in. I don't know how they're programming all this and keeping this so exclusive and amazing. Uh, but yeah, yeah, the fishing and hunting, it would be really cool to, because it's so private that I would be the only one allowed to hunt. You have to schedule it, but I'd be the only one allowed to hunt because you'd have four hunters just in this 1,000 acre ranch, and you got to be make sure that y'all don't hurt yourselves. But as the one member, I believe you can have one guest or a guest family. I don't know how it goes exactly. So technically, if you are a hunter and a fisherman and you have this club membership that you're going to be paying $1,000 a year for, you're guiding it. Now you're charging people for fishing trips and hunting trips, enjoying it, not being selfish, greedy, shooting too much, poaching, doing it right. So now I know this guy Hunter. For now, when I say no, we've been talking over the phone. I've never seen him, but for a year now, and I just talked to him. Um, well, last week he's doing great. I told him I was like, I want to go hunting this and that. He's like, yeah, you gotta have your paperwork, this and that. Yeah, so laws are good, regulations are good, and then I got another hunting. I got several hunting partners, but pig season. I got a pig in my backyard, sitting there raising it, wanting to. I'm a hunter, I'm not like I want to kill something, this and that. I just grew up hunting all my life. But a butcher, I cut, I kill, I butcher. Not a hunt is a you're after it. It's the adventure. It's the I was gonna say stock, but that sounds so creepy. But yeah, you gotta stock it. You gotta know your terrains. You gotta know where to walk, how to walk. And then that's where you gotta guide somebody that even knows, maybe grew up there all their lives hunting it. So it's just awesome because I've been on some dog tracking, bear hunting hunts with a man that grew up on that mountain, specifically that mountain since he was 6 years old. So that's the kind of hunting that I've been a part of, the roots. And he was looking for his specific, like the brown 600-pound bear that he's like, I'm not shooting no bear except this one. The dogs were treating. We had one run. Jesus Christ, we had to hold it off till the next day. The dogs were out all night. Uh, but yeah, we've had some really cool dog tracking hound bear hunts out here in Strawberry Hill, California. So it's just up Silver Fork Road, Cody Meadows. They have a Cody Collins Lake nearby, but Cody Meadows, Silver Fork Road, Strawberry Valley, right up Highway 50, right past Placerville, right up Placerville. Next to Sierra at Tahoe, though that not close to it, but up that area. Sierra Tahoe is about an hour 45. Strawberry Hill, I'm in Sacramento. It's a 45-minute drive, and I'm up in the mountains, and I'm bear hunting, deer hunting, and fishing. I mean, this is paradise. Sacramento adventure with the city, corporate world. If you're going to be wearing a business suit, so there's so much that I can't wait to get back to, specifically with the hunting. And the best part is I don't need even guns. I mean, I like my guns. I've been shooting guns. It's like having money. When you have money all your life, yeah, you need it. You gotta eat this and that, but it's just like you can take it or leave it. You get what I'm saying? So that's the cool part about the guns. Cause I want my triggers, bows, crossbows. I mean, there's man. I've been shopping. I mean, I can get one for like $400 or $500, but there's a couple $1,000 bows that are so beautiful, unique. The technology is beautiful. Oh, crossbows. So it's a gun that shoots out like a 6 inch, 12 inch. What do you call it? Freaking arrow. Oh man. But yeah, spear gun, spear fishing underwater. Perfection. A little pepper, a little salt, smoky, tender and dry, chewy, soft. Melts in your head. Melts in your mouth. God, that's good. Wow. Thank you for beef, Lord. Lord, have mercy on human race. Zuckande. I'm going for the apple. A little tougher, more chew. Wow. Feels like you're eating an apple. Literally, flavor. Very nice. I like the texture a lot. Wow. The apple flavor opens up. God. Wow. So good. It's the notes, the flavors. Everybody tastes different. Everybody's flavors or taste buds are different. But it's those flavor notes that you start opening up. This is magical. From drinks to foods. I mean, it smells, perfume. I love it all. Oh, my mom got me this. Check this out. I think she bought it. Jo Malone Silver Birch and Lavender Cologne. It smells so good. Oh, I like it. It's like it's almost femaleish, but yeah, I can't see a girl wearing this, but it's that. Can't explain it. Spicy-ish, but sweet. And those smelling tones are very, very loud, very, very rich. Whoa. I like it. Jo Malone is, I'd say, I like the Giorgio Armani, but of all, man, Jo Malone, really powerful. Because in perfume, colognes, it's all farming, rose, flowers, extractions, terpenes, flavors. And with farming now, through technology, we're able to create stronger, more potent flavors. So that's why we're getting this cool, and then technology as well. You got to extract it. Robots, computers, knowledge, experience. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I'm stuck, man. That's a strong. Wow, wow, wow. That's powerful. Wow. The teeth. Shout out to Winko. Every single piece of candy is a little different. Texture, flavor. Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
Oh, my mozzarella sticks. Oven is ready. Forgot about it. I'll be back. Restart the oven now.
Tovan. Hello. As a black. I got the gummy bear. Mmm. God. Sharp smack on my lips. Mm. 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 God. I love Winkle. I love Winkle. Oh, I love Winkle. Best grocery store. Jesus loves us. Yes, I know. Very nice. Very nice. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Welcome. Whoever just locked in. How you doing? Don't forget to sub up. We out here in Cali, Sacramento. Getting comfortable. I'm about to be selling my house. And just traveling. That's the plan. Uh, I even wanted to rent this house out or pull equity out, make the money work. But I'm just in such a tough situation with everything, government, everyone around me. It's just getting tough to trust, even just the system, the financial programs. Everything's air money. So yeah, uh, I have, I'm on disability, getting 950 bucks a month. It's been since 2010. And patiently waiting for economy, house market to go back up. Bought this house at 68,000. Now the market's up to 380,000. And from what I understand, possibly inflation. I don't want to sell my multi-million-dollar home for 380 right now. I want to take the money out, get monetized on YouTube, create this farm commercially slash restaurant, farm to fork. That's the plan. With lawyers, advisors, solid, loyal employees. I dabble in stock market, and that's a passion, not something that I I like need or want. It's like playing sports, finance. The stock market is so beautiful. It's surfing on a financial level, catching the right waves, finding the right companies, being a hunter, again in a financial world. So that's a big passion that I just found since 2020, 5 years ago, the stock market crash, this recent one. Or excuse me, not well. Yeah, it was in a way of a crash. It was that it went crazy high. Everybody was making money, and then all of a sudden, 4 months later, tanks. GameStop going up to $220 a share overnight. It was unbelievable being in that stock market moment. It was an honor. You don't not everybody can say they dabbled, let's say in the stock market depression, 19 was it 30s, 20s. That was kind of that vibe that we had, 2020. So it was really cool just to not even have well, it's the funny part. I was saving my I was renting out a room to this kid for about a year, saving up money to finally get a vehicle, and I had $2,400 saved up cash. And the market was just doing this thing. Just it was just everything was going on, and like a father figure of mine that I was running with, still talk to, he was doing stocks. I didn't even have a computer. So he's the one that gifted me a computer that didn't even work right. To do stocks, you got to make sure you have fast internet. My internet's all off. The computer was lagging, so I wasn't even being able to click and make orders on right. And I had no idea what I was doing. I'm playing now with fake money harder than I've ever even dreamed of. Fake money, because I'm enjoying the action. Back then, I was so desperate to finally make some money, and everything was flying so hard that the only 2, 3 thousand that I had, 2,500 bucks that I had, it wasn't all at once. It was like a half now, then I lost it, then then another half later. And the best part about it was not knowing what I was doing. I was making some really good calls, option trading. This isn't just buy and sell stocks. Option trading is a contract for the day, for the week. You got to buy it at the right time, and you got to have the right platform, program to even do all this, and then have even the mind to even wrap all this around. So there's so much that I risked 5 years ago going for it, but motivated me that I have the power, the knowledge uh, to succeed. Day trading, they call it. Options day trading. So, really excited to sell this house and finally just be at peace. It's just been, it's just been evil. What's been going on from this crisis to people that are involved in the crisis that are in survival mode. If that makes any sense. So everybody's out just to survive right now, and that's sad. I'm not one of those people to to hurt you and to cheat you. Fairness is everything. Karma, key. Charlie Kirk's now assassination. Donald Trump's last year's close to it. Is this a joke? What's going on? This is just weird. It's wrong. Sad. Anyways, if you're not subbed up, please subscribe to Farmable Alt. Mm. Oh my god. Mm. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Fly on the loose. What a mosquito. Boom. Oh, so excited. Move on. So tired of this house. Just wandering circles. Everybody else around me watching. Amazed at the moments. Oh, he got a pig. Oh, he got rabbits. Oh, he got cannabis growing in his front yard. First one on this planet. Uh, Not like legacies. I tell you. I tell you, very nice. Oh, there's my cord. Gotta get this charger on. Alright, alright, alright. Let me go get some ice cream too. Ice cream, you scream, got some ice cream, baby boo. Bum bum ba da bum. Oh, the feast. It's getting serious. Ice cream. Cheese and pigs. Back. So for the menu, I'll start off with these little hot doggies. Corn dog. Mozzarella stick. Ah, Lord, thank you. Cappuccino. Espresso. I need to invent a mini ice cream, like a mini portable ice cream freezer. Sleeve. Oh, that's it. Putting this back. I'll be back again.
Froggy. Yeah, it's a glob. These are fun. This is a skull. The eyeball. The brain. Let's see here. The bone. Well, I got my charger on. Knock, could do live all day long. That's the big reason I want the GoPro. It's built to stream live. I've been working with Insta360, the X5. That now, as of last week, going to the farms with my brother from another mother, I have misplaced it. What's up? Whoever's on. How is your day?
I'm not asking you to take my word for it. I'm asking you and the media to conduct honest journalism and the American people to see for yourself in the documents that we've released now, close to 200 pages, that point in multiple references, multiple examples, to include comments that have been made by senior intelligence professionals, who are some still working within these agencies today, that confirm the conclusions that we have drawn. That President Obama directed an intelligence community assessment to be created to further this contrived false narrative that ultimately led to a years-long coup to try to undermine President Trump's presidency. I'm telling you to look at the evidence. Look at the evidence, and you will know the truth.
Thanks, Director Gabbard. You declassified these documents, if I'm not mistaken, Friday of last week, correct?
We released them on Friday of last week, the first tranche, yes.
Is it the first time that President Trump has been president of the United States? He was president from 2017 to 2021. Couldn't the prior DNI under President Trump have declassified these documents? And why didn't that DNI do that at that time?
I can't speak to what happened there. There were several DNIs under the first Trump administration. President Trump faced many challenges from those who were working in the government who sought to undermine his presidency. That's been clearly detailed. What I can speak to is the fact that this was one of the first things that we started to investigate here within this Trump administration and release the results upon the conclusion of our investigation.
With what intelligence agencies around the world have said about Russia, that they have tried to influence elections in the United States, in France, in Germany, in the UK. Do you disagree with that? Do you believe that Russia is a bad actor as it relates to trying to influence elections?
I'll point back to the intelligence that President Trump has ordered declassified, that we have declassified and released, that the intelligence reflects Russia's motives were to try to sow discord and chaos within the U.S. election, which is a clear distinction from showing a preference for or against a specific candidate, which is what the Obama manufactured intelligence document alleges, that Russia preferred Donald Trump and tried to help Donald Trump get elected. Again, going back to the most important point here, with the intent to undermine the legitimacy of President Trump's election and therefore subvert the will of the American people who chose to send him to the White House.
You laid out that the documents revealed that the Obama administration did not publish the December 2016 presidential daily briefing that demonstrated that Russia did not steal the election. Trump was receiving these briefings at the time since he was president-elect. Are you of the view that that information was kept out of the briefing because then President-elect Donald Trump would have seen it?
I don't have any documents that speak to exactly what the new guidance was that was given as the reason for pulling that document, which, by the way, still has never been published until we released it last week, Friday. One could assume that they didn't want President Trump to see a document that came from the intelligence community that would contradict the Russia hoax narrative that began through the Hillary Clinton campaign with the Steele dossier.
Maybe either for you or Caroline, the president said yesterday that Obama hid treason. Do you or the White House believe that the Supreme Court's immunity decision protects Obama from prosecution?
I can speak to the president's feelings on this matter. He spoke to all of you yesterday in the Oval Office, but I also spoke to him about this morning. And he wants to see all those who perpetuated this fraud against our country, who betrayed our country and the Constitution, to be thoroughly investigated and held accountable. And it's been 10 years of this. And I will just add, based on everything the director has said and declassified, all of you in this room should go through it and take a look at this report and review the intelligence, because unfortunately that has happened. And many of the people who perpetuated this hoax, Clapper, Andy McCabe, James Comey, and many others, have been hired by major networks in this room to go on television and continue to spew these lies, knowing that they are lies. And if you all recall, just flashback to 2016 and the years after, the entire Trump 1 presidency was embroiled in this scandal that was perpetuated by the Democrat Party. And you had major Democrat Party officials in this city, namely Adam Schiff, Hillary Clinton, Elizabeth Warren, who went on television and told the American people, Donald Trump is an asset of Russia. It was a lie, they always knew it. So Hillary Clinton herself said that President Trump would be a puppet for Putin. Senator Tim Kaine at the time called President Trump Vladimir Putin's defense lawyer. Adam Schiff stated, and one of the worst things a lawmaker can do is to tell the American people, I know something you don't know, it's just classified and I can't tell you. And that's what he said. I can tell you that the case is more than that. I can't go into the particulars, but there's more than circumstantial evidence now. And not enough people in this room, not enough journalists in this country pushed Adam Schiff to say, what are you talking about? What evidence do you have? Everybody just ran with the lies, and it led to impeachments. It led to the division of our country. Unfortunately, so many Americans, from listening to outlets in this room, believed in these lies. And it's a complete
I'm watching
scam, and it's a scandal.
Breaking
The
news
president wants to
live.
see accountability
Barack
for that.
Obama,
Phil.
White House, Trump.
Spokesperson for former President Obama said in a statement.
Some kind of document has been released.
Nothing in the documents issued last week undercuts the widely accepted conclusion that Russia worked during the 2016 election, but did
Unbelievable.
not successfully manipulate any votes. How do you respond to critics like former President Obama and also others on the Hill who say that the administration is conflating apples and oranges here, conflating allegations of actual hacking of voter machines and allegations of interference generally?
I think it's a disservice to the American people that former President Obama's office
She
and
is
others who are criticizing the transparency that is being delivered by releasing these documents. They are doing a disservice to the American people and trying to deflect away from their culpability in what is a historic scandal and negative action towards the American people and our democratic republic. The answer to that statement can very clearly be found throughout all of the documents that we have released. Again, showing that Russia has took action to sow discord in the election, but showed no preference for or against any singular candidate.
You've long been a proponent of weaponization in government. How do you respond to criticism that some administration officials and even potentially the former president can discuss more weaponization, and this is a potential race to the bottom?
I think that's a very disrespectful attack on the American people who deserve the truth. They deserve to have faith and trust in the integrity of our democratic republic, which has been undermined by President Obama through his direction of this manufactured fake intelligence document, knowing that it was filled with lies and knowing that it would and could then be used for all of the actions that came after.
And I would just add, there needs to be accountability for that weaponization, Phil, that we've seen. And no one has been a victim of the weaponized government more than President Trump, not just because of this political scandal. You all recall his house was raided. So I think, it's very disingenuous for people to say, how dare they speak of former President Obama about this based on evidence and based on intelligence, when the former President of the United States, Donald Trump's home was raided, when he was forced to sit in a Manhattan courtroom and many other courtrooms across the country for crimes he never committed.
Good company.
That's the weaponization of justice. Now the president is back to the American people for the truth. Nearly 80 million Americans re-elected him to this office, and he believes that we have accountability. And I think the nearly 80 million Americans agree with that. Just on this, Dr. Gabbard, you referenced the past intelligence reports and assessments on
my piggy got dinner. Dinner. Y'all gotta see this. Let me put some clothes on. Let me put some underwear on. I need boxers. I need underwear. Yeah, I found her. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, Uncle with the pull up. Y'all about to love this. Alright, I got my underwear on. Now I can be naked. Half naked. This is going to be very exciting. It's like soup. He brought over. You guys like the hair? Surf's up. Piggy hair. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I love my uncle. Damn. Shit. You warned me. Safe. You guys watching this? You guys are missing. Alright. Clean it up. Trash. Alrighty, y'all. Check this out. The soup. For the pigou. Easy, girl. You better calm down. Hey, you better eat. Chow. No. No. Ah. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Holy fudge. Jesus Christ. Girl, calm down. Get a bullet. You want some too?